I am the ghost of Christmas future. That started off as a joke with my clients because most of them are in their 30s and 40s. And I talk about the fact that, before 40, your body takes care of you. After 40, you take care of your body. So, as a 60 some odd year old man, I am the ghost of Christmas future that if you don't take care of your body, if you don't watch what you put in your body, the foods that you eat, the drinks that you drink, the exercise, the sleep, the rest, the stress, if you don't take care of your body, it's going to be harder to be in your 60s. But that ghost of Christmas future thing turned out to be more prescient than I expected because the conversation often turned back to a relationship. Because I know so many people in their 50s and 60s who get divorced, who built something with a significant other, built a beautiful life with children and assets and vacations and memories, only to have it fall apart in the future because they didn't take care of their relationships. So again, with my clients, one of the things I talk about is making sure you have date night, making sure you have childcare and help so that you can foster that relationship with your significant other, so that when, again, I'm in my 60s, when you're an empty nester, you still have a relationship to rekindle, to come back to grow as you become different people. Because you know it, you're in a relationship probably. If you're not in a relationship, you were in a relationship, and you know that you grow to be different people at different stages of your life. And if you can grow together, even though you have different likes and wants, you have a chance of building a lifetime of memory. You have a chance of building something even more intimate and more beautiful. And that childcare also goes to being with your children, your relationships with your children. I can't tell you how many times I've started with a client who is a workaholic, who did not prioritize their time with their children because they were so busy in the survival mode of these hungry careers, that they just thought they were doing what they were supposed to do. I'm out there hunting. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and they're forgetting that those relationships with their children when they're little, when they're teenagers, even though it's difficult later when they become adults. I have adult sons who like to spend time with me. I make the time to go to concerts with them and road trips and things like that. That's the dividends that you pay. So the ghost of Christmas future is for your physical well-being, your relationship well-being, your children, your friendships. It gets really, really lonely as you get more successful and as you get older and you have kids, because everything has to become deliberate. Exercise has to become deliberate, but your friendships have to become deliberate. You're keeping in contact with those people that know who you are and care about you. It's no longer you're hanging out at the bar and you're showing up. It's you have to deliberately make the time to see people. Now with your career, one of the things I work on with my clients is, most of the time I work with people who are getting promoted really, really fast. They're really, really talented. They're really, really driven. And then comes a point, especially if you're working with me, that you start to question, what do you want? What do you value? What do you care about? Is it climbing the ladder? Do you want to be CEO? Do you want to be in charge, of all of Asia and Africa for your company? Do you want these responsibilities? Almost always, the answer turns out to be yes, but you want them in a different fashion. You want to do it differently than the people who came before you so that you don't burn out and don't make the same mistakes they did as far as your well-being and your satisfaction is concerned. So we talk about how do you become the person who's going to be able to lead in a different fashion? How do you become the kind of person who knows how to have that mythical work-life balance? It starts today. It starts with the business that you're in today. It starts with the position that you're in today, with the team you have today, learning those skills. And then your spirituality. Your well-being is nothing if you don't know who you are. Your well-being doesn't stand a chance if you cannot get grounded in reality. If you're always chasing the ladder, if you're always saying, I will be happy with, I'll be satisfied when, I'll be okay when we get to this number, or when this happens, or this title is by my name. If you're constantly tilting at those windmills, often from childhood, often from a place of lack. If you're always trying to chase that, it's going to be empty because you always wind up being the dog who caught the car. Once they catch the car, they don't know what to do with it. Once you get that promotion, once you get that award, once you get that level of money, you realize you're still you. No matter where you move, no matter how much money you have, no matter who you're with, you're still you. And if you don't take care of you, and I call that the spiritual, it doesn't mean God, it doesn't mean religion. The spiritual is finding out who you are at your core, that thing inside you that didn't change as you age, that didn't change as your success changed, that didn't change no matter who you're with, who you are, what you value, the choices and decisions to enjoy life. It's going to catch up with you again in the future. So I am the ghost of Christmas future. Take care of your body, take care of your psyche, take care of your mental health, take care of your spirit, take care of your relationships, take care of your career, and you will wind up at a destination that you created. You will wind up being fulfilled. You will wind up at a peak that you can create the next thing with. At 62 years old, I cannot believe the foundation. I can because I work really hard. The foundation that I built to move into the next chapter of my life. It comes with ups and downs and ins and outs, pains and joys and all that stuff. But because I've been so deliberate, because I've had the support around me, again, another thing of the ghost of Christmas future, make sure you have your friends and your support and your colleagues and your board of directors, your personal board of directors, so that you always have that wonderful jumping off point to whatever's next, or you have that backdrop for when the shoe drops and things are tough. So I am the ghost of Christmas future. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I love you a ton. Have a great rest of the day.